Right, we're about 10 weeks out now from fight night. Who do you think would be the most surprised to hear that you're stepping into the ring and taking on this challenge?
Initially, it was my kids, but I think it'll be the Barnsley fans. They're normally used to seeing a skillful winger, someone who's not used to getting hit, so yeah, it'll be them.
Football fans always have an opinion. What do you think the opinion is going to be of your boxing style?
I don't know, to be honest. I think a lot of them will say I used to go down easy playing when I got tackled, so they'll be expecting a bit of the same, but I think I'll be able to mix it.
Do you think you'll be able to brace and take that impact of getting punched in the face?
Yeah, I think I'm actually looking forward to it, but as someone said, everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the face.
You said there about your style as a footballer, obviously explosive, sharp. Do you think that will translate into your boxing style?
I hope so, yeah. I want to be fast, elusive. Hopefully I'll be 2 stone lighter by then, so I'll be a bit lighter on the feet. Yeah, so hopefully it'll come into evidence on the night.
The training's only really just getting started at the moment, but what's your initial thoughts on the training that's needed and required for boxing?
It's difficult. It's probably the best form of training you can do. It's working out every muscle in your body. I didn't realise there was an assault bike included in boxing until yesterday, which, you know, I didn't really particularly enjoy, but closer to the fight, I'll be a lot fitter. And to be honest, I'm looking forward to getting back in shape.
Yeah, what are the bits that you're loving the most about the training? I mean, back in that dedicated regime as such, and the bits that you're not so keen on?
To be honest, I'm more leaning towards the routine side of it. So I've got a purpose of getting up every day, going to the gym. At the minute, it's only 3 times a week. In a few weeks, it'll be 5 times a week. It's just having that routine again of everyday life, because once you finish playing football, sometimes you become lost. You're in the wilderness. You lose contact. So it's good for the mindset too. That's the whole package that I'm looking forward to. At the minute, what I'm not enjoying is the training, but it will become easier once I'm getting fitter.
People have spoken a lot about the transition from being a footballer into retirement. What do you think about that transition, and how difficult is it for people that they might not potentially understand?
It's massive, because you go from something that you've done all your life. You've been dedicated, you've been disciplined in eating, not going out. So it can be hard to adapt. It was for myself. I wasn't good at golf, so I wasn't playing every day. So you just become, I'd say, a little bit lazy, because the things that you wasn't able to eat, like desserts, you start obviously having a dessert with every meal and packing on the pounds. But you know, mentally it can become difficult, because you're isolated as well. You're not in that group environment anymore. You're not able to talk. You can, obviously, there is ways and methods that you can talk to people about problems. But yeah, it's difficult when you're away from a group of players and you have that camaraderie and going in every day and having the banter. It can become a lonely place, but as I say, once you get over it and you have a purpose again and you find something that you enjoy, it's nothing but beneficial.
What is that camaraderie like in the boxing gym?
It's brilliant, yeah. It's just similar to football, apart from you get punched in the face. But no, do you know what? It's all good fun. You can have a laugh and a joke, but when the time comes to work hard, you grit your teeth and you put everything into it. What I've noticed is in each and every session in boxing and in the gym since I've been training with Jamie, if you've got to give 100%, you've got to come out of that session absolutely shattered. Sometimes in football, you can coast, believe it or not, and you can get through sessions without actually putting a lot into it. So, you know, it's a little bit different, but it's something that I'm welcoming.
Yeah, you're welcoming the shouting at you individually, having to motivate you, as you said there in football training. There are times where the coach might be looking at someone else and you coast. What's it like having someone relentlessly at you, critiquing everything?
It's difficult, yeah, but you know, it's something that you do learn to adapt to. With football, it's a team sport, so you can rely on your teammates to bail you out if you're not having a good game or if you're not working as hard as you should to. You've got teammates who can help you. But on the night, you're in the ring by yourself, so you've got to help yourself. You've got to get yourself in the best possible shape, physically and mentally, to be able to last however many rounds it's going to be and how many minutes. And you'll have the support of your family, your friends, and also your corner. But you know, ultimately you're in that ring by yourself. So,
yeah. What boxing experience do you have heading into this?
Not a lot, to be honest. I've done the pads, and I think, as Killer said before, everyone looks good in the pads, and when there's no one against you, it's the aspect of then trying to slip punches, getting punched in the face. How do you adapt? How's your temperament? Are you going to blow up? I think it's how disciplined you can be, and sticking to a game plan will be massive.
We've seen a couple of you hitting the punch machine inside. Have you all been keeping tabs on each other on the scores and how everyone's looking, throwing those right hands?
To be honest, no. I left a bit out. I want the element of surprise on the night. That's what I'm going for.
We've also been talking a lot about the group chat that Graham's been mentioning a lot. Who's kind of winning the battle in the group chat at the moment? Is there much going on in that?
Not at the minute. I think it'll become more evident in the next few weeks. Everyone's obviously still relatively new in the chat, so we're just welcoming each other, getting to know each other, and yeah, just a little bit of friendly banter, a little bit of friendly fire. But I'm sure as the weeks lead towards the fight, that it'll be getting a little bit more serious and a little bit more nitty.
Yeah. Well, in terms of fight night itself, obviously a victory is what you're going out to get, but what is success for you on fight night?
I think success first and foremost is getting into the ring, getting myself in the best possible shape again, finding a purpose, and you know, ultimately we're stepping into the unknown, but we're doing it for two amazing charities and two amazing causes, and it's in what I class as the best city in England, Liverpool, in my hometown. It's a fighting city. It's Derby weekend, so ultimately it's going to be a wonderful event and weekend. Again, yeah, I'm looking forward to everything of the occasion, and I'm going to test myself. Listen, if someone comes here and tells you that they're not here to win, then I think they're lying, because ultimately as a professional footballer, you have personal pride, and that competitive edge never loses. It never leaves your side, whether that's the PlayStation, tennis, golf, whatever it is, you want to win. So I think each and every player will take that into the night.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing it. We're asking everyone to look into that camera and give their opponent one final message before fight night.
Jeno, be ready, mate. It's going to be a double victory. Liverpool and the red corner, hopefully. All the best on the night.